MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Nate Eovaldi gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Eovaldi, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 5 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go.
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. In case you didn't hear about it, everything he touched turned to gold yesterday as he turned in an amazing 6-hit performance. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Encarnacion.
Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Keuchel has racked up over 1,300 innings on the major league mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's under it, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Garcia is there, 2 gone. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Digging in, Jonathan Arauz. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it.
Hit high and deep out to left. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the... In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Grandal is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail in this.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Mookie.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Oh, look at the dive. The throw. Wow. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's off the green monster. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 1-0. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. Here's J.D. Martinez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Grounded to third. This could be two. To second for one. To Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Backing up is Bradley to put it away shy of the monster for out number 2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rafael Devers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is right there, one down.
Now batting, left field.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now back, second baseman.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Here comes the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Riding in once again, Jonathan Arauz. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mendick calls for it, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. In the air to right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2. In
leading off for the Red Sox.
Yeah, fellas. Not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, I mean, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, hey, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Wow, you think they'd learn their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
At the plate, David Ortiz. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And it bangs off the monster. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now back, the designated hitter,
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and the run is in to score from third, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, third baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Devers is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Dylan Cease gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's tarrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. They nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Darwinson Hernandez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Popped him up. Arauz is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. And there goes the combined no-hitter.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
0-1 the count. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A man left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of an 8. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've had a lot of at-bats with runners in scoring position today, and 6 of their hits have come from those chances. There's lots of credit to go around for all of that, the table setters, and the guys driving them in. But regardless, it's a confident bunch down here right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit at third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Nothing. So here's Yoan Moncada. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Still 8-0. Striding in for Boston, Kevin Pillar. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Moncada's there for it, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. The 1-0. Martinez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
2-2.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. In to score, the runner from third. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
And the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first, Bradley, to pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A 2-run dinger by Dustin Pedroia. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner's on his way to third. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Sharp ground ball to third. Moncada has it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. Come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Edwin Encarnacion now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
So we got him swinging. Edwin Encarnacion goes down to become the 1st out in the 8th inning. Jose Abreu is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arauz has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the 1st out. Striding in, David Ortiz. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Lazaro looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Jay Spry enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's the second out. Here now is Rafael Devers. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Row, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Jimenez is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Danny Mendick is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Leury Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The White Sox down to their last strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do